All right, looks like we are live and we have 69 viewers waiting. That's what I like to see. 69. That's we got to keep it at a good. It's got to be at 69, 169, 269, 369, etc. What's up, guys? Wow, there was a lot of you guys commenting here. What's up, everybody? 30-minute countdown. What's up, Barry? XX Twar. What's going on? Meanwhile, I'm playing Digimon World 2 again, waiting for Pokemon news. Hey, no shame. What's up, Dolly, Darth, Jarrett, Jolly Pop? What's going on, T Ace? Dialga, what's up? I'm gonna mispronounce this. I'm sorry. Trinador, what's going on? Ahmadi, what's going on, my man? Raffle, how you doing? I think that's almost everyone. Oh, Furaru, how you doing? If I mispronounce anyone's name, it's fine. Just cancel me. Silent, how's it going? Pee your pants instantly. Hey, what's up, Ko? How you doing, man? What's up, bruh? Leon, what's going on? Tartus, what's up? Koja, TJG. Duo Maxwell, what's up? Trev, what's up? Okay, my prediction is we're gonna get Pokemon Scarlet and Violet news. People are saying we might get the Switch versions of the GBA and GBC Pokemon games. I think that's very possible, considering that they are getting rid of the eShop. That'd be a real good incentive for them to push more Nintendo Online purchases. I personally don't like the system they have. I don't like this like Netflix this like Netflix subscription they have going on with the online. But, you know, to each their own. I think there needs to be a way to transfer Pokemon, so it is what it is. Pokemon Sleep. Everybody keeps talking about Pokemon Sleep. Screw Pokemon Sleep, man. Nobody cares. Bad prediction instead of black and white. They're not predicting a black and white remake. In fact, this is my take. After BDSP, do you want a black and white remake? Because if they do the same thing, it's going to be waste. Like, you might as well just play it on the DS. Like, if I ever want to play Gen 4, I'm playing Pokemon Platinum. I'm not playing that you know, hot garbage that they called BDSP. They should call it Pokemon BDSM because I felt like I was getting beat while playing. I'm hoping for another Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That'd be cool. Can we get 300 new Pokemon? Well, okay, so for the DLC, I think it's just going to be like Sword and Shield. They're going to add some areas, and they're just going to plop a bunch of Pokemon in there. And that they're going to call it a day. Like this is what I mean, though. They cut the national deck so they could sell Pokemon back to us. It had nothing to do with hardware limitations. By the way, I want to test the volume. So I'm going to play a random thing on the Pokemon channel here, just so we can get like a test for the volume. Because every time I do one of these videos, it always syncs differently. So let me know if, I don't know, I don't want to do anything anime. Okay, we're going to play the, this looks like the French trailer or something. We're going to play this trailer. Let me know if this is too loud or not. I don't know why it's frozen. Is that too loud? Or is that like a good volume in comparison to my voice? Some people theorize about it being related to Manzana. Also, this is Lens. I don't know what Lens Miento, but that's definitely not the French trailer. Yeah, let me know if the volume's fine. Very loud. Okay. Volume seems good. It's fine. Yeah, as long as you guys can. I'm more worried about the not my voice or the sound of the thing like together. I just want them to be similar. Like, if both of us sound really loud, you can turn it down. If both of us are too quiet, you can turn it up. But if I'm really loud and it's really quiet, it's no good. Where Pokemon War Game? Are you gonna talk over it? I mean, I'm gonna react. I can't just sit there and just play it. I'll get that's like copyright. Okay. Volume was good. Pokemon Conquest 2. I'm good at 65 volume. Okay, cool. So it sounds like it's good Fortnite Pokemon. It's good, but the Premier Countdown about to blast my eardrum. That's true, man. The Premier is always so loud. No, we don't need Pokemon Wars. Hey, they're gonna really. Hey, did you guys see that COD's coming to the Switch? Call of Duty is gonna be coming to the Switch for the next 10 years. They're gonna release Call of Duty Pokemon at War. That's gonna be the next game. My predictions are Pokemon SV DLC tease announcement. That's probably going to be the end game, I think, too. This is how these things generally work. There's going to be a good, like, 8 minutes of shit we don't care about, and then the last few minutes are going to be, like, the main game and stuff like that. Pokemon Gun to compete against Palmon. COD X Pokemon. Yeah, the Premier Countdown will be really loud. I'll see if I can mute it when it happens. Pal World, you mean? Yeah, I think that's what they meant. But yeah, that's pretty much, I'm predicting DLC. They're going to give us back Pokemon that they took out and call it a day. Like, I don't... They're going to make it look like it's... Like, okay, with the Crown Tundra and the Isle of Armor, they hyped that up to be some crazy thing, right? But, like... It's only a few hours of gameplay, right? And then they just added a bunch of Pokemon for you to go run around and find in a Diglett side quest. So what I think is going to happen is it's going to be something similar. Oh, and I think they're going to add legendaries to the Crystal Raids, or whatever they're called. That's my prediction, anyway. Oh, there might be some Pokemon Go stuff, probably. Keep your expectations low. Yep, mine are pretty low. I definitely think they're going to announce DLC, but whether or not the DLC is going to be good is like something I'm a little concerned about. Because I don't like this new system where like the DLC is basically just the post game, and they just sell you the post game. So I'm a little bit iffy. With how fast these games are coming out, I wouldn't be surprised if they announced Let's Go. I don't think they're going to do Let's Go's anymore, to be honest. I think that was a one-off thing. Because as much as Pokemon Go is still popular, like, I don't think there's much to gain from trying to capitalize on the Pokemon Go audience anymore. Like, they've already tried. So at this point, like, they might still do things in their games to do that, but I like connectivity and stuff. But I don't really see them making a Let's Go game again. I don't think they're going to do it. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong, but we'll see. I hope... yeah, usually they do, and then people justify it by saying, well, you could just trade all the new Pokemon or use Pokemon Home, but it's like, you still have to pay for Home, and trading puts you at a massive disadvantage if you're into competitive. So you basically got to buy it. If you keep your expectations low, it's hard to be disappointed. Yeah, I honestly, like, I don't have any expectations for this. I'm having a lot of fun with Digimon World Next Order right now. I almost forgot that this is happening today. I think I'm just more of a realist with stuff like this. Like, a lot of Poketubers, again, I don't consider myself a Poketuber, but a lot of Poketubers will get on and be like, oh, I can't wait, and they're not that excited. Like, there's no way they're that excited. I don't buy it. Pokemon Digimon crossover would be dope, but someone would have to develop it that's competent. From last Switch Direct, it looked like Final Fantasy. Looked of Fantasy Life has not played it. I don't know what Fantasy Life is. Have you played Pokemon Infinite Fusions yet? No, I haven't. I haven't gotten a chance. I know what it is, but I haven't gotten a chance to play it. You're the best Poketuber in my heart. I'd be the worst Poketuber ever. I barely cover Pokemon. Oh my god, dude, you know what I secretly would like, you know what would actually make me laugh so hard? If Pokemon announced an NFT game. They're just like, yeah, the next Pokemon games are going to be NFTs. Watch how many people start defending NFTs. That would actually, like, I would just, the drama would be hilarious. Like, people would start, like, flipping their mind on it because now it's something that benefits them because that's how humans are. So, everyone would be like, NFTs are fine, man. You don't have to use them. Apparently, Ed Next Owner has a new hard difficulty unlocked after... That's pretty interesting. I want to actually see it for myself before I, like, make a confirmation that that's the case. But it's interesting that they added a couple more things to the port. I do still think it's overpriced for a port, but it is nice that they added a couple secret Easter eggs in there. I think they should have added some Digimon and stuff, in my opinion, but it is what it is. You mean the TCG? In before Pokemon Sleep finally comes out, we can all sleep. NFT evolutions. I just want to watch the world burn at this point. Well, it's one of those things, right? A lot of people will say, you know, like again, I don't like NFT games. I think they're sus. But a lot of people will be like adamantly against something until it's something that actually gets in the way of them enjoying something, right? So, for example, a lot of people aren't like boycotting iPhones or Samsung or whatever phone is you know, using like borderline slave labor to make their products. You know what I mean? Like these people that get paid $2 an hour, like nobody's boycotting those because nobody wants to give up their phone, right? So if Pokemon had NFTs, then people might cause a little stink, but I think a lot of people would just start defending it because now they're not boycotting something that doesn't affect them, right? People are like that. People are interesting. I just think it'd be hilarious. I don't want that to actually happen, but from an entertainment perspective, I think it'd be pretty funny to watch. NFT Porygon. Can you imagine all the new Pokemon were just those what are those those like monkey, the apes? What do they call like the stupid, every time I see one of those, ugh. They're so ugly. The stupid monkeys that they use for NFT pictures. Yeah, Mary, that's what I was saying, but they'll pick and choose which ones they wanna boycott. They'll just pick and choose based on like you know what's trending on Twitter. I've been on the internet long enough to know. Simi Sage? You talked about Coup Riddle? Never heard of it. I think that they might talk a bit about Pokemon Home. Probably. With this new NFT held item, you can evolve your Porygon 2 into the new version. Porygon... No, you can evolve... Wait, do we have a... They'll make a Pokemon... No, there's probably no Pokemon like that. They'll make an evolution for, like, Conkeldurr. Like a branched evolution where instead of, like, using construction materials, he just rides a flying carpet. Because, like, it's a rug pull. My body is ready. We can screenshot Pokemon NFTs. You know, apparently you don't even pay for the link when you buy, or the image when you buy it. You just pay for the basically like the link to the image, so someone could get in there and like change it. Like you can have an NFT and someone could just change it to like a penis. Can you imagine? I would die. Like I would actually die. Honestly, Hart, I don't think you're gonna have to worry. People are pushing them, but they're not gonna become mainstream. The elemental monkeys were NFTs all along. No, people disappear when they start talking about minimum wage they have in third world countries. Again, like it's a lot of things like that. Like people don't want to talk about stuff that would inconvenience them in any way. Any grid-based Pokemon would be perfect. Smeargle clone that makes NFTs instead of art. What do we got? It'll begin shortly. We got less than a minute. Goldango. Oh, I forgot about Goldango. Yo, he looks like the freaking cheese string guy, bro. Can I just say, personally, I really don't like a lot of the Gen 9 designs. And that's not just me being a nostalgia person, because like I really like a lot of like Gen 5 was a gen that a lot of people hated. I think there's a lot of bad designs in Gen 5, but I think there's a lot of fucking sick designs, right? I actually like a lot of the Pokemon X and Y designs. Like, a lot of people say, like, oh, Honedge is stupid because it's a sword. I think I think that line looks dope, right? There's a lot of Pokemon in Gen 9 that didn't really vibe with me. Except for Annihilape. You can't hate on Annihilape. He's fucking dope. A remake of GBA Pokemon card game. Oh yeah, I forgot that they used to have that. Okay, let's see if we can mute it when it pops up. Hey, you know what? Gym Leader Monster Hunter Stories 2 is ridiculously underrated. Yeah, I played it on the channel with you guys. Excuse me, when it came out. It's a lot of fun. If you hear any noise in the background, it's just my wife's getting the kids ready. They're going to daycare. Gen 5 had some of the best dark types. Oh, okay, is that really loud? I'll just turn it down. There. Why are they using this one? They got to use that robot one. You guys have seen some of my premieres where I use that like robot one. That one's dope. It's like, and it's got like, anyway. We're using this lame one. Also, I'm on a YouTube channel that I don't actually watch videos on. I think my kids used it a couple times, so I'm starting to see some wild crats down here. Shout out to this show. It's pretty good for a little kid show. Do you guys remember Zaboomafoo? It's like a cartoon based on those people. Watched a bit with my kids. Very educational. Ultra Chew. Okay. If it's too loud, let me know. That sounds kind of loud. Hold on. There.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27th, is Pokemon Day.
Keep these on just in case.
This is the date that the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan.
Oh God, here we go.
Pokemon series.
Here we go. We're gonna get a slideshow thing.
At the time, only 151 Pokemon had been discovered, but now that number has grown to over 1,000.
Yep, and you won't let us play with all of them.
To all you trainers around the world who have journeyed together with your Pokemon over the years, we are so thankful for your support.
That Pikachu is scary, though.
In today's presentation, we will be bringing you all sorts of news about Pokemon. First, we would like to talk about this year's Pokemon World Championships.
Oh, do people actually care?
Held in Japan.
No offense.
Mr. Chris Brown, take it away.
Chris Brown? Oh yeah, there's a guy named Chris Brown.
Hello, Pokemon trainers. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International, and I'm so glad to join you again to talk about our annual Pokemon World Championships.
You haven't missed anything yet. It just started.
This past year in London, more than 10,000 trainers from all over the world gathered together to celebrate Pokemon and experience epic battles. Thank you to all the trainers who made the London World Championships our largest ever, and congratulations.
I'm sorry, but if I see you running around and like jumping up because you want a Pokemon battle, I'm gonna bully you.
About our next event. The 2023 Pokemon World Championships will be held in Japan for the very first time. We look forward to trainers battling in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, the Pokemon Trading Card Game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite from August 11th to 13th at the
Pokemon Unite news. I feel like Pokemon Unite. Yeah, probably. There probably will be.
We have created special artwork to honor each location that makes the World Championship experience unique. Today, I am happy to share the key art for Yokohama for the very first time. Let's have a look.
Do people really care that much about art that they're showing off? Like, I feel like most of the time Pokemon fan art's better.
The World Championships is so special because of how our community from around the world comes together to play Pokemon. We can't wait to see you there. And for those that can't make it, be sure to catch all the action on our live broadcasts all weekend long. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. We can't wait to see everyone together in Yokohama later this year. Moving on, please have a look at this video.
What up, Ronel? Ugh! Get that Pikachu away. What is this, Detective Pikachu? Oh, never mind. TCG. Look, man, I know people that play card games, and they ain't looking clean, all right? Nobody's showing up to a card game battle dressed like this. What the heck is this? What's that stuff on the right side? Pokemon Metabot hybrid, that'd be dope. Digimon and Metabots did a crossover thing. This is how they're deciding wars now. Ah, they're capitalizing on the nostalgia. More information about Pokemon trading card game Classic. Okay.
Pokemon Trading Card Game
That's
Classic
cool.
is designed to be a premium Pokemon TCG set that will last a lifetime. Created by the design firm Nintendo, Creatures, and the Pokemon
Why is the
Company
Pikachu
as
turning?
a
It
joint
scares
production.
me. It's turning!
We'll be providing a sneak peek of the product at the Pokemon World Championships. So
I don't
hope
like
you
it.
will all come check it out. Next, we'd like to announce a new Pokemon venture. To tell you more, we have Miss Min Young Kim from Netflix.
Oh. Man's dyed his hair
Mr.
blonde.
Ishihara, thank you for the kind introduction. Hi everyone, my name is Min-young Kim and I oversee Netflix film and series from Asia Pacific. Thank you for having us here today, and I'm thrilled to share how we're bringing Pokemon and Netflix together for the first time this year. At Netflix, we're passionate about developing local programming that entertains audiences around the world.
You guys are
And
passionate
so today,
about taking
we're
stuff off
pleased to announce
Netflix.
that Netflix, in collaboration with
They
the
took
Pokemon
Ancient
Company,
Aliens off
are
Netflix.
producing a brand new Netflix series, the Pokemon Concierge.
I like my
We have a
conspiracies.
group of experts here in Japan who are passionate about finding and developing original stories from Japan that can excite audiences all over the world. And we are dedicated to adapting fan-favorite stories and manga into extraordinary shows. With this title, we're excited to marry an entirely new storyline that
Canceling
expands
projects.
the Pokemon universe with groundbreaking stop-motion animation. To bring this new world to life, we've partnered with the amazing creative team at Dwarf Studio. The series, which will be set at the Pokemon Resort,
Yeah,
follows
Jolly
the
Pop.
story of our
Like all
concierge
those
Haru and
good
the many Pokemon who visit as guests.
Marvel
We
Netflix
hope
shows
you
all got
enjoyed
canceled.
today's first look at the Netflix series Pokemon Concierge, and we can't wait
Pokemon
to share
concert?
more with you.
What? Okay.
ここはポケモンリゾート。ポケモン
Alright,
た
I'm
ち
done.
がお客様と
You
して
guys can have
訪れ
it.
る
I
場
don't
所。
want it. No, Ancient Aliens is wild.
これはそこで働く
Pokemon
一人の
Concierge.
コンシェルジュのお話。
Isn't a concierge like a security guard? I was a concierge for a bit.
Thank you very much, Miss Kim. Pokemon Concierge will be a new animated series brought to you by Netflix and Pokemon. Please stay tuned for this new series release.
Yeah. No, with Ancient Aliens,
Now, we'd like to
you'll...
present the latest
I'll
news
just tell you guys
about
later.
our games.
Some funny
Mr.
shit with that
Utsunomiya,
show.
Please take it away.
Egypt equals aliens did it. Yeah, no, you'll get one episode where they're like, oh, that's
Hello.
interesting. And then you'll get another
I'm
episode where it's just
Utsunomiya
like,
from
hey,
the
you guys are
Pokemon
pushing
Company.
it, bro.
Have you all been making good progress with your treasure hunt in the Paldea region?
No, we played to beat the game and
Today,
stopped because there's
we have
nothing else to
updates
do.
on the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
There's no post game.
But first, please take a look at the latest updates about several of our other games.
Just teasing us. Yeah, there you go, guys. There's your
5
Unite
on
thing.
5 strategic team battle game Pokemon Unite.
I would just play League of
We
Legends
entered
if I
our
wanted to
second
play a
year of
MOBA.
service and surpassed 100 million total downloads.
Good for you guys. It's
More
Pokemon.
and
That's the
more
only
Pokemon
reason.
have joined the fray, allowing for even more strategies and ways to play.
Nobody would play this if it didn't have a Pokemon skin on it. Like,
The
let's be
legendary
real.
Pokemon Zacian is now joining Unite battles.
Is he gonna be OP like in
Its Unite
the
move
actual
is
games?
Sovereign Sword. It can cut a broad swath with its slash attack. It can also charge its sword with Eos energy to unleash a stronger attack. Use these huge attacks to overwhelm your opponents.
Unite is better than LOL? Well, at least
Special
LOL doesn't have
follower.
pay-to-win elements. I don't even
The
play
adventure
LOL,
in
but like
Zacian's Wheel
that
event
much.
is
I used
now
to,
underway.
like a lot back in the day,
Complete
but
missions to receive rewards. You can also obtain Zacian's Unite license, so be sure to join in. There's also a boss rush event underway. Stand against formidable foes with your allies and earn rewards. Plus, to celebrate Pokemon Day, we're distributing a gift code. For
I've never
special
played it. I
items.
don't know if it's good or bad. I just hear
And
it's pay to
we're
win. I don't really
hosting
care.
an invitation-only league to decide
I'm a
for
hater.
each
Oh,
region
I'm a
champion.
hater, guys.
Check out how
Oh.
the battles are going on the official Pokemon
I like that
Unite
Dragonite
social
skin, though.
channels. The teams that win their way through each league will come together in a dramatic face-off in Malaysia's Kuala Lumpur on March 18th and 19th. Look forward to Asia's greatest Unite battles, and we'll keep bringing you more to enjoy in Pokemon Unite in the future.
Pokemon pizza version? Oh, what are these? This is just making me hungry. It's a Wiglet.
What's this? Seems the aroma of our
We're
new
eating the
dish has
Pokemon.
brought some customers to the cafe. Here at the cafe in the Pokemon Cafe Remix game, we meet Pokemon from the Paldea region. Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley whip up plenty of servings of the new Paldea dish.
I never played Unite, and I don't watch Moist, so I said I heard that it's pay to win. I don't even know if it is or not. I don't care. Who cares? Why do you care if someone doesn't want to play a game that you like? Who cares? Like, who cares if I don't want to play it? I don't want to play a MOBA. I barely like League of Legends. You think I want to go play Pokemon Unite? Like, come on, who cares? Just enjoy the stream, man.
Chef Pokemon that have appeared in the past.
I don't know why people get so offended if someone doesn't like a game you
You
like.
can enjoy a bonus 11 times express delivery.
But can we
right
eat that?
now
Can we eat the
without
Pokemon?
using
That's the
in-game
question.
currency. Play Pokemon Cafe Remix on Nintendo Switch or your mobile device.
If it's pay to win, just explain in the comments how it is, because I don't care. Like, I'm not a Pokemon Unite channel. Oh, look, it's
Hope you're ready.
Pokemon Platinum.
Here we come.
Yeah, it's Pokemon
Those with
Masters.
The strongest
Okay.
convictions will win.
I'm not gonna let you win.
Shine on.
Shall we begin?
Mystery.
What do you mean celebrates 3.5 years? What kind of anniversary is that?
Wish is for Biologic trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world.
What? They're just looking for things to celebrate.
I want to be as strong as Lee. No, I'm going to be even stronger.
Oh god, his voice is almost as annoying as he is.
Pink is all well and good, I suppose. But I think I'll cover you in the color of beef.
Oh god, all the weirdos that are simps for this girl are gonna go wild now.
Show you the power of spite.
She got a Moltres?
I want to be the one who beats the unbeatable champion.
Let's get this started.
The 0.5 anniversary thing? Yeah, I don't know, man. That's weird.
Pokemon Masters EX.
Oh fudge, that voice acting is bad. Jolly.
Moving on, please have a look at this video.
I'm scared for Pokemon to have voice acting, if I'm being honest. I've always been the one that's kind of pushed back a little bit. Oh, here you go, it's Pokemon Sleep. Yeah, Beat and Marnie were fine. Hopped deserves nothing.
Good night.
Pokemon never wake up. This way, if you die in your sleep, you can keep leveling up or whatever, because you'll never wake up. It's been 3,000 years, man. I don't see anybody sleeping with a sleep apnea machine. I don't feel represented. Yo, if I woke up with that next to me, I'd scream.
Good morning.
Totodile saw some things last night.
Morning.
Rest your very best. So legit, I actually don't really know what Pokemon Sleep is about. Are you gonna be able to, will it help you do something in the games?
We know we've kept you all waiting. But at last, we can bring Pokemon Sleep to you later this year. The idea behind Pokemon Sleep is to be a game that makes you look forward to waking up in the morning.
Or Vaporeon. Why are people...
To get a better idea of what you can expect, please check out the next video.
Why are you scared of Vaporeon?
Welcome
I don't want to know.
Pokemon Sleep.
I really don't.
Your adventure takes place on a small island. On this island, you'll find great big Snorlax.
Mary, I feel you.
Broly, who is researching Pokemon.
Not right now. Right now I'm on a decent schedule, but
it's easy to play on this island.
It changes.
All you have to do is get a good night's sleep. If you leave your smartphone by your pillow when you go to bed,
it's too quiet and you're too loud. Okay, no problem.
And analyzed.
There you go, guys. Rule 34 ruined. I don't want to know. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I turned it down. What the heck? Why is it doing that? There.
As you keep this up, you might even discover some rare.
You want to know? I definitely don't.
That most will never see. It seems that each species of Pokemon has several sleep styles. Get lots of sleep. And
Pokemon selling your sleep data.
Enjoy going to sleep and waking up each day as you research the sleep
no.
of Pokemon together with Snorlax.
By using the Pokemon Sleep app regularly, you can have fun while tracking the regularity of your sleep or rest rhythm. Pokemon Sleep will be available for iOS and Android devices later this year. Next, we'd like to introduce the device you just got a glimpse of, the Pokemon Go++.
Oh god. Here we go.
This is the Pokemon Go Plus.
Who's carrying that? It's so big. The wristwatches. Oh, whatever. You guys do you.
Pokemon Go. It's very simple to use it with Pokemon Sleep.
What if you have insomnia? Like I said, what if you have sleep apnea? Is it going to track me waking up 20 times an hour?
And press that button once again when you wake up in the morning. Just like that, your sleep data has been measured.
Just like that, your sleep data has been sold.
Within your Pokemon Go++. It can sing you lullabies.
The Pokewalker looks like it's smaller, but I could be wrong. Also, the Pokewalker is like what, 15 years old?
Even unlock new alarm sounds for
we have smaller tech.
It's like you're cuddled up.
I feel like a wristband Pokewalker would have been better.
This device also has handy functions for playing Pokemon Go. Without even pulling
I'd
out
lose
your
that.
Smartphone, you can automatically spin Pokestops and throw regular Pokeballs at
Like
them.
the wristband was nice because like you
choose
could
to
kind of
throw
have it
Great
in
Balls
between your
and Ultra Balls as
like
well.
on your hand, like wrapped
Press of
around
a
it.
button.
So you could just press
There
it if you
are
wanted to.
future plans
If you're
add
driving
new
or something.
Functionality that'll use your sleep data in Pokemon Go 2. Stay tuned for more.
Oh, it looks like it has like a modern smartphone
What
charger.
do you think? The Pokemon Go++ device should be available to purchase in July. And by linking the Pokemon Go++ to your Pokemon Go game, you'll get
Pokemon
access to
poop.
special research in Pokemon
They need
Go
Pokemon
that will
poop
allow you
salary
to encounter
that
a
tracks
Snorlax
how much
wearing a
money you
nightcap.
make while you're pooping at work.
Look forward to
There used
more
to be a
news
poop
to
salary
come
app. That
about
thing was
Pokemon
awesome.
Sleep and the Pokemon Go++ device.
The guy that called me a hater
next,
earlier isn't gonna
we
like
turn
it
to
if the
latest
DLC is not
updates
interesting
about
and I call it
Pokemon
out.
Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, the newest games in the Pokemon series, which were released in November last year.
Yeah, we know. You should show some of those Twitter videos of the game being messed up. Let's go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, Suicune. We knew about this from the leaks. And what's its name? Virizion. So it looks like we're right. They're just going to appear in terror raids. See, like, terror raids are not interesting enough for me to add content to it like that, in my opinion.
Paradox Pokemon.
They look cool, don't get me wrong.
Region.
Especially Suicune.
It seems Walking Wake appears in Pokemon Scarlet, while Iron Leaves can be found in Pokemon Violet.
Of course the leaks are real. They were in the
You'll be able
engine
to
of
catch
the
them
game.
for yourself by claiming victory in a Terror Raid battle event. The event will begin not long after this broadcast. As soon
Oh,
as
okay.
preparations
So
are
this
complete.
isn't part of the DLC. Okay, never mind. That's
We
fine.
hope
Like, if
you'll
they want to
team
add
up
little
with
events
family,
like that, I'm fine
friends,
with
and
that.
other trainers to take on this challenge.
I don't want to play with people, though. I don't have friends.
The games will also soon be able to connect to Pokemon Go. In Pokemon Go, you can receive gifts from friends or by visiting Pokestops around the world.
Yeah.
These gifts come with postcards. Once it's possible to connect these games, you'll be able to send postcards to your Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet game.
Why?
And you'll find that the pattern of Vivian that appears
Oh,
there
that's
will change
cool.
based on the postcard's location data.
That's cool.
And on the Pokemon Go side,
How
the
many-
players who have sent postcards will find themselves able to catch roaming form Gimmighoul in that game.
Oh, wait.
Try to collect 999 Gimmighoul coins to evolve Gimmighoul into Golden Go. We're also planning to begin
Golden Go.
Pokemon Home support for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet early this year.
Okay.
Then you'll be able to bring roaming form Gimmighoul that you've caught in Pokemon Go to Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet via Pokemon Home.
Am I the only one who think Goldingo looks really
we hope
bad?
you look forward to it.
I'd rather just use the cheese string
And
guy.
finally, we'd like to share our last video for today with you.
Actual use for my data. Here we go.
Please
Here's
have
the
a look at
DLC,
this.
guys. Let's be real. Come on. Let's be real. Not actual gameplay footage. Yeah, I can tell. Chimecho looking thing. I don't like his design. I know he's strong competitively, but I don't like his design, man. Were some of those new Pokemon, because some of them look like stuff that I haven't seen before. Like, all that stuff is new Pokemon. Okay. It's gonna be some island, right? What the heck is this? Okay, so we got some art. Oh, they're really not going to show that much, eh? Here we go. Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. There's two versions again. The heck is that? Part 1, the teal mask, and then there's going to be part 2, right? That thing looks kind of cute. The indigo disc. Fall and winter. Yeah, so it's the same as the Crown Tundra and the Isle of
DLC
Armor,
will be
basically.
available for purchase for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. The title of this DLC is The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero will be released in 2 parts, with Part 1, The Teal Mask, coming in fall 2023. Part 2, The Indigo Disc, will be distributed in winter 2023.
Okay.
Purchasing the hidden treasure of Area Zero will allow you to enjoy playing both parts of the DLC with the save data you already have in Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet.
Yeah, exactly.
In Part 1, the Teal Mask, you'll be visiting the land of Kitakami as part of a school trip, as your adventures expand beyond the Paldea region. And in Part 2, the Indigo Disc, you'll be studying as an exchange student at Blueberry Academy.
It's a cool idea to mix the school thing in with it. I'll give them that.
During these adventures, you'll be able to encounter some familiar Pokemon.
Stratosphere's got a good point. See, here you go. Here you go, selling you back Pokemon that they took out purposefully.
That newly appear in the hidden treasure of Area Zero are Ogerpon, with its fearsome mask, and Terapagos.
I kind of dig them, I'm not going to lie.
Please look forward to a new story that will unfold in 2 parts as you discover the roles that both these Pokemon will play.
After the stream is done, there's a couple things I want to say.
The hidden treasure of Area Zero will be available for purchase on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation ends. As soon as you make your purchase, you'll be able to get the new uniform set and don some new outfits
that's
in
how
the
they get you.
Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet game. As an early purchase bonus, we've also prepared a serial code that will allow you to claim a special Hisuian Zoroark for your in-game team. We hope you enjoy these expanded adventures in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
The reason you're already bored of the games is because there's no content outside
What
of
did you
catching
think?
Pokemon.
As we move forward, we'll keep trying to find new ways to bring the joy of Pokemon to you all. Thank you for tuning in.
I don't like that Pikachu. Okay, so I want to go through a few things here. And I'm going to give you guys my opinion, and if you want to call me... I think I'm being pretty, I'm not being a meat rider, but I'm also not just shitting on them either, because I do like the designs of some of these Pokemon, but I'm also not going to sit there and ride their meat, because let's call it what it is. When they do these DLCs, that's why they cut the national decks. They never cut the national decks for, we don't have enough space on the cartridge. No, they did it because they want to sell you back Pokemon. Number one. Number two, again, a lot of people didn't like the fact... Let me get to this page for you guys. Hold on. A lot of people didn't like the fact that they made the DLC separate for each version, and they're doing it again. They were a little more cryptic this time, but they said Scarlet or Violet. And then if you look at this poster here, why does the preview not show me what
will be available for purchase?
The preview doesn't even show me what I'm actually clicking on.
For the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. The title of Fall 2023.
There. See how they have it here twice? That's purposefully, because it's one for Scarlet, one for Violet. Then you have the Part 1 and Part 2 for both. But let's say you bought the double pack, right? Let's say you were one of those people. If you bought the double pack, now you have to buy a double pack of DLC just to access both sets of Pokemon that are being... So a lot of people will argue, oh, this is better than the third version because you're paying less. It's really not, because there's 2 DLCs if you want all the Pokemon. Number 2, at least with the third version, you can skip the first versions that are usually a lot less polished, right? You can't do that anymore. So that's number 1. Number 2, they haven't really gotten into too much about the DLC, but I have no reason to believe it's going to be any more expansive than the Sword and Shield DLC. They didn't say how many Pokemon are going to be in them, but if you just take a look, they're literally just selling back Pokemon that they keep cutting out. So I'm not a big fan of this. It's probably going to be 40 Canadian, maybe 50 Canadian, who knows, right?
Area Zero will be released in 2 parts.
Again, it's a cool concept.
The Teal Mask.
This thing looks kind of cool. I need to see better art of the other one, more angles, but this one looks pretty cool too. Let's see here. But yeah, if you think I'm being a hater, then you're just a dick rider, because I'm literally being pretty honest with my opinions. I think some of the designs look cool. I think some of the I think the concept is interesting, right? I'm trying to find the picture. Sorry guys. There. I think the concept is interesting, but again, I'm not a big fan of the way they're monetizing these games. It feels like we're getting less in the base game just so they could sell us with DLC. It's not as bad as a a lot of games with like microtransactions, but they're doing that sort of like early scummy monetization where back in the day there wasn't microtransactions, but they would just keep stuff out of the base game and sell it to you as DLC. That's what it feels like. Because to me, DLC is a cool thing. I like DLC. I like expansions. But I don't like it when the original product is being stifled in favor of the upcoming DLC, right? Like, games shouldn't be made with the DLC in mind. They should be made complete, and then DLC adds stuff. In my opinion, anyway. But yeah, there's not really a lot of info, so we don't really have much to talk about. Unfortunately, Pokemon Sims will say how it's amazing. And like, again, like if you enjoy Pokemon, that's fine. Like, I don't care. Again, like, unlike a lot of people who get offended when someone criticizes Pokemon, on the flip side, I don't care if you like it. Like, that's fine. But I'm just calling it for what it is, in my opinion. And then like that's why I think that's why I think content creators are really important with games like this. Like, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet because it's my job, right? But at least I can tell you guys if it's worth it or not, right? So for me personally, like, I didn't think that the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra were worth it. We'll see if this is. We will definitely see. I wonder if we'll get Terra Raid Legends only once. I have no clue. I don't really care too much to get them. I have a living dex that goes up to Gen 7, but I just gave up after that. Look, you can like a game, but don't expect people to actually support. Exactly. Like don't like it goes both ways. Like, I can criticize it, but also I shouldn't get mad that people like it. But on the flip side, you can like it, but don't get mad that people criticize it. Someone criticizing a game isn't ruining your enjoyment. Like, if you're that sensitive, you need to get off the internet. I wasn't a fan of it. Like, especially the Isle of Armor, like, that was like an hour of gameplay. All it did was unlock easier ways for you to get the Gigantamax forms. Like I don't know. And then VGC players are kind of forced to buy that too, right? They're characters from Japanese folklore. Oh, there was also something I wanted to show you. Yeah, like, I think some of these designs are cool. That cat looks like a yokai. I'm not gonna lie. Looks like a yokai from Yokai Watch. Hold on. There was that little live action bit, and they showed something on the sign. Here. Are these the same Pokemon? It looks like they are. This looks like the one on the left looks like the mascot. You guys can't see my cursor. The one on the left looks like the mask guy, and then the one on the ones on the right look like the monkey, the flamingo thing, and that little one. Just go back over. Yeah. So you got the little, I don't know, bean looking guy, the mask guy, the cat thing, and the flamingo. Ed's on a yokai watch with that cat. It looks like it's in the poster too. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, like I'm skeptical. I think it is healthy to be a little bit skeptical about stuff like this, because in my opinion, like, the DLC we got for Sword and Shield was essentially just a post game that we should have got with any Switch title. Like how many hours did you guys take to beat Scarlet and Violet? Because it took me less than 20. It took me like, I'd have to check, but I can just pull up my Switch. Let me see how many hours it took me to beat Violet, because after I beat it, I never really played it again. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. I just got to save my Digimon world here. But while I'm doing that, but my point is, like, I feel like a game like Pokemon Platinum already had, like, full post-game content, especially because you got to remember those are DS games, so you don't expect as much content as a Switch game. But I feel like a game like Pokemon Platinum or Black and White 2 or Emerald had, and you could say, oh, well, those are third versions, but you didn't have to buy the first two. Like, I'd rather the third version than the DLC, personally, because you can just spend, let's just say the games are like $60 now, or 70, whatever. You could spend that once instead of having to spend that plus DLC. Like you're not forced to buy all three versions, right? There was no gameplay, probably loaded with bugs and glitches. That's a very plausible, like, that probably. Like, I know they were doing some update stuff, but hold on, let me see. I'll tell you right now how many hours I have in this game. Wait, how do I check? Hold on. It's been a little while. Usually saving checks, but it doesn't. Okay, hold on. I'm literally like in the director's office, like right after beating the game, pretty much. And people would complain that I wouldn't complain about a third version. The thing about using people as an argument is that there's so many people in the Pokemon fandom that, like, sure, some Pokemon fans might want this, but other Pokemon fans might want that. So it's not that they're contradicting themselves. It's just there's different people, right? You didn't complete Scarlet and Violet until you finished the Pokedex. I beat the game. I got bored. Like saying that's like saying you didn't complete Uncharted 2 unless you got all the trophies. Like, come on. If a game, I can't find how many hours I have in this fucking game. It's not under options, obviously. I don't even know where my trainer card is, bro. What is going on? Oh, here we go. Profile. Found it. Okay. 23 hours and 56 minutes. So, like, for a Switch title, that's not a lot, in my opinion. And like, the only side content is catching Pokemon, which has been present in every Pokemon game. Like, saying, yeah, I found it, Nazir, thank you. Saying that like, you haven't beaten the game till you've completed the Pokedex is like saying you haven't completed, like, any game unless you've gotten all the trophies. Like, you can, like, or I can be even more extreme. You haven't completed the game unless you've gotten every shiny. You haven't completed the game unless you've bred all those and gotten perfect Pokemon for all of them. You haven't beaten the game unless you've gotten shiny perfect stat Pokemon. Like it's silly. It's a silly argument. Like, yeah, to be fair, I also screwed around a little bit in Violet. I didn't just do the main story. Like for example, I would take the game to work and I would, like, train a little bit in between episodes. You know the game is good when it forces you to complete all the stuff there is. As for me, I despise third versions of DLC. That's because you always buy the originals, right? Like, if you didn't, then... And the thing is, like, people will say, well, I don't want a remaster of the same game. Okay, well, what about Black and White 2? That was perfect. Like new stories in the same region, uses all the same assets. Mwah! Beautiful. Right? But they didn't sell that much. So, you know, sales are more important than integrity in a lot of the cases. But anyway... let me know what you guys think. I don't feel like I have a lot of thoughts about this. I was thinking about making a video, but I don't really know what to say because I can't even say, like, I'm disappointed because a lot of what I'm thinking is just speculative based on their past behavior. But I can't definitively say whether or not this is going to be bad or good because we don't know enough, right? I think the concept's pretty cool. I'm not a huge fan of all these designs. Like, I think the middle guy looks pretty cool. The flamingo's all right. I don't like the other two. This guy, the blue one looks like a freaking bean. And the Suicune and Virizion forms look pretty dope. I'm not a fan of this. I hate this exclusive Pokemon based on the DLC version is just ridiculous in my opinion. Like, it's bad enough that Pokemon games come in 2 versions with exclusives. Like, it's made 10 times worse when there's 2 versions of the DLC. But anyway, actually, oh, no, never mind. This is part 1 and part 2, so we actually don't know. See, we don't know enough. We don't know enough to make a full judgment. I'm just giving you guys my assumptions based on what we saw with Sword and Shield, but I can't say anything definitively. Do not assume things that... That's what I just said! The stream's probably delayed. Best things to come from these set of Pokemon is an OLED edition that has some cool designs on a Switch. Kitty, then you're paying more now. Yeah, you are. Whatever, I don't care. I'm going to flip the bird to the Pokemon Company. This is obnoxious. There's no consumer protection here. What do you mean by consumer protection? First time seeing Zebstrika since Gen 5. Yeah, but you could bring him into Gen 6 and 7. By transferring him. That was cool when you could do that. Paying the same for less. 10-hour DLC, probably $40. That's my assumption based on past behavior. Everyone will say you can't make any assumptions. You can make assumptions, but you can't say that they're definitive. Does that make sense? Like, you can have a hypothesis. You can have a prediction based on evidence, which in this case, the evidence is their past behavior. Doesn't mean it's going to be right, but you can definitely have predictions. You just can't state them as fact. So facts, we don't know. We don't know much, right? But based on the Sword and Shield DLC, it has me a little bit concerned with regards to what I mentioned. That's what I'm saying. Did you hunt down the Chinese legendaries and do the post-game rematches? So the post-game rematch / gym tournament, so that's literally stuff we've had in every game. Hunting down a bunch of stakes randomly in the world, like, again, that doesn't feel like content to me. That feels like they just put a bunch of stuff around the game. Like, I've seen gameplay of all of it. I don't have any interest in checking it out. Like, to me, that's not post-game content. That's just, there's random, like, that's like Breath of the Wild Korok seeds. Like, that's not content. That's just, you threw a bunch of stuff in the world to make it feel full. Is it 40 for or both together? I'm assuming it's 40 each, like it was with Sword and Shield. But they haven't said, so we don't know. X and Y had a decent post game. I don't think X and Y had really much to do. There was just a battle maze on. Like, that was pretty much it, right? If we go buy Sword and Shield DLC, part 1 will be mid and part 2 will be great. The Crown Tundra was okay. I wouldn't say it was great. It was all right. I still feel like something that they should do, instead of dumping a bunch of legendaries into, like, that game's raid gimmick, they should actually, like, give them areas and stuff. Like, the Ultra Wormholes were cool in concept, but, like, a lot of legendaries just got stuffed into, like, the same generic-looking wormhole. I think they could have had, like, little dens for all of them. That would have been cool. But again, that was 3DS, so it might have pushed the limits a little bit. But with Switch, I feel like they could have, like, little areas that are unique to each one. Like they used to do. Like, with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you had, like, Groudon and or Kyogre, like, in its own little cave. You had, like they added a couple routes here and there. Stuff like that. Like make the legendaries feel legendary. I know they can't do it for every single one, but they should do it for some of them, man. Yeah, I mean, I put 850 hours into Gen 6, and I use that as a counter argument to anybody that says, like, these games have a lot of content. I put, like, 400 hours in. I put 850 hours into Pokemon X and Y, and that game has no post-game content. I was just breeding. The hours played doesn't mean that much when it comes to, like, ridiculous numbers, right? Like, once you've beaten the story, if you're just breeding, like, that doesn't count as, like, actual meaty content. That's just, like, an RNG grind that exists in the game, just like shiny hunting, right? Like, to say that like shiny hunting counts as, like, extra content when it's been around since Gen 2, like, it really doesn't, right? Wait, I just noticed how the turtle has the type symbols on its shell. The turtle? What? Oh, this thing? This isn't a turtle. Oh, I'm stupid. This thing. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah. That's actually kind of interesting. Maybe it can, like, maybe it has some weird Terra ability. I don't think X and Y were terrible. I honestly don't think any Pokemon game was, like, absolutely terrible. I think Scarlet and Violet performed terribly, but I don't even think they're terrible games. The turtle is the third legendary. It does depend on what kind of Pokemon player you are. 100%. But yeah, guys, I'm going to call it a stream from here. I don't really... I might just make a roundup video for those who didn't watch the stream, just like what was confirmed with the DLC. Again, I can't have any definitive opinions just because we don't know enough. But red flags for me are the fact that they said Scarlet or Violet, so that means likely, like with the Sword and Shield thing, it's going to be 2 separate versions. And the whole Pokemon, like adding back Pokemon, like to me, those are red flags. You know, if that upsets you that I feel that way, like I'm not going to apologize for that. It's just my opinion. Y'all got to be cooler, like Riot. Anyone that gets offended needs to be like Riot Kitty. Riot Kitty doesn't care. They disagree with me, but they're normal about it, right? So yeah. Be like Riot Kitty. Hashtag simp for Riot. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Thanks so much. At 1 p.m. EST, I got a new Digimon guide. So look forward to that. And peace.